Welcome everyone to my channel. Long time no see, but finally I'm back. And I have inspiration to create some new content for you. When I started doing this blog, I decided that I will not do it from when I don't want to do this. So only if I have inspiration for it and if it brings joy, because that's mainly something that brings me pleasure and like a small piece of art from my side. But yeah, it was a tough season. It was a lot of work, a lot of kid stuff, and to be honest, I just didn't have enough time and resources to proceed with this. But it's spring. I think every time spring comes, you just feel some additional energy, not depending on your external things and stuff that's going on around you. So I just decided to back to my blog again. And today we're gonna bake some sourdough bread and sourdough pizza. Something my family really loves, and something that is always on our table is sourdough bread. But today I decided also to create some additional dough and have pizza. Yeah, so it's spring. Actually, Cyprus is super different from Ukraine in terms of spring and winter. In Ukraine, we have cold winter with snow, but here it's mainly just like a spring. So actually, whole winter in Cyprus is just a spring, and it looks totally different and feels totally different. At some points, it's great because you always have good weather. It's always warm and pleasant, except summer. But from another side, in countries where you have winter, you just feel life more, I would say. You just feel this season changes, and at the end of the year you have such feeling like you had much more things happen. I don't know, but you just have this season changing and you associate with this your life events, your life seasons. And for me, it felt like you had much more life between years. But if you have all year summer, it's a bit different. You just cannot realize that the year has already passed because it's just summer, no changes around. Here I'm shaping already my sourdough and I'm gonna bake it. I made a dough 1 day ago. It was fermenting in the fridge for the whole night. And the biggest advantage of the schedule that I created for myself that I can just spend a little time in the morning to get my bread done. Just a couple of minutes and you have your ready to go loaves, fresh loaves of bread. So most of all, I'm trying to cook something early morning before my working day starts, so I have more time during the day and cannot spend it on cooking because everything is actually ready. So having bread ready in the morning is super beneficial for me since it makes the whole day totally different. Sometimes people think that it's difficult and you baking your bread yourself. You spend so much time, a lot of efforts, but in real life it's not. Every time when you give priority to something or when you got something that it's really important for you, you just find time for it. Same thing, I don't know, for food, for sport, or other things that you can fit into your schedule, even if it's super busy. So I think baking bread or baking healthy stuff or cooking healthy stuff from scratch, that's something that everyone can integrate and schedule if it's important. But for me, as I always mention, and it's top priority because that's something that builds from bricks the health of my family members, of my kids, and I think we're super responsible for having them healthy. Here I'm shaping my pizza dough. It was fermented overnight in my fridge, but actually it can ferment as long as you need. But usually I'm trying to ferment it just overnight, because sometimes if, let's say, you put a bit more starter, it might be over fermented. So I'm trying to avoid this. Or let's say if you have higher temperature, of course it requires less time for fermentation. But in winter, when it's colder, you actually can ferment it as long as you need most of the time, especially if you made dough and put it in your refrigerator instantly. So I made 4 batches, so, and we will have 4 pizzas. So I'm shaping this rounded pizzas, small pizzas actually. By the way, we've got a dog. He's just came to us to play, I think. Sometimes to eat and just to play with us, and then he back home. We actually found to whom he belongs, but anyway, almost every day he's here playing with kids, and that's it. He just comes to play with us, and then he backs home. A perfect case with dog if you're not planning to have it, but if neighbor's dog just comes your home every day when kids want to play with it, it's a perfect case for us. So I'm shaping while my dough is resting. I'm cutting some vegetables, some pepperoni. Of course, I'm not using 100% products or dishes made by myself, and of course anyway we're shop some stuff, and I think that's totally fine. But every time I buy something, I always think about ingredients and what can be potentially inside. That's something that automatically comes to my mind. But yeah, we actually buy a lot of things from just market, and I'm not trying to avoid like everything, so it's fine if it simplifies your life, and if it has good quality, it's actually a good thing. So I've got my vegetables, so I'm just shaping my dough. I'm trying to use it just with my hands and with some olive oil, and just putting all my vegetables and tomato sauce with basil on it. So that's pretty simple and pretty fast. And if your oven is preheated, it takes maybe 20 minutes to bake pizza, so it's fast thing. And especially if you have additional batch, you can put it in the fridge and then take it whenever you need it, and have a fresh baked pizza. So every time when I cook something and I have something that I will not be eaten in nearest time, I'm trying to save it in the fridge for the future, because honestly a lot of time we have a situation when there is no food or I should cook something super fast, and it's very helpful when you have something frozen and you just can pick it up, preheat, and have it on the table very soon. And again, you have it from fresh ingredients, you have it handmade, you can have it home cooked. So it's a good thing. And if I have free time on weekends especially, I'm trying to cook something additionally to put it in my fridge. So in such cases, when it's super busy day and you don't have enough time, you just can take it from fridge and your dinner is served. Thank you for visiting my blog and for seeing this video. So see you next week.